So, we're also going to talk about how changes in the business environment have helped create cost accounting information and help change the way that we use cost information in businesses. So, we've seen a higher shift to global business environment. We have economic interdependence, we have increased competition, we get materials from overseas, we get products from overseas, we ship materials and products overseas for sales. We have companies that operate in multiple different locations. And as technology and the internet expands, the consumer's ability to shop in any country at any time has increased, which increases the amount of competition that we have for customers. If I have a business and my small business maybe doesn't have a website, I only have a storefront on Main Street, then I have increased competition from every business in the world that sells the same things that I do but does have a website for online ordering. We also have economic nationalism. So, what this economic nationalism looks at is things like the United Kingdom separating from the European Union in Brexit, where we want to really protect our own economy and our own uh, monetary sources in a way that basically we're not willing to share with others. So, one of the reasons that the European Union started was to facilitate cross country buying, purchasing power, and to allow people to travel easier within the European countries. Imagine if every time you went to Minnesota, you needed to change from the Iowa dollar to whatever Minnesota's currency was. So every time you crossed the border, you had to get new money. And you had to do that for every single state in the United States. Every state had its own money source, their own finance system, and anytime you drove from one state to another, you needed to change currency. That is why the European Union was created and euros were created to help facilitate that there was a common amount of money structure, a common monetary and financial structure, so people could travel and shop easier. Now countries are starting to back off of that and want to embrace their own financial system. This actually hurts commerce because trading money can be costly. So trading US dollars over to British pounds can be costly. It changes our ability to purchase things in different countries. It hurts consumer buying power. And so it's not the best, it's not something we really want to embrace, that we're reducing consumer buying power. Then we have lean manufacturing. So, lean manufacturing is a trend that started in Japan in manufacturing. There are a variety of things that fall under lean manufacturing. One of those is just in time inventory methods. This includes inventory reduction and quality control. Storing inventory costs money. And in today's world, when technology is changing as fast as it is, inventory can become obsolete depending on what it is and how it's designed. So we don't want to have a bunch of inventory sitting in a warehouse not making us any money. This is where just-in-time inventory methods come in, where we don't start producing inventory until we have demand for that inventory. We also have flexible manufacturing systems where we might start the manufacturing system and build to a certain point and then finish the order after orders come in. We also have time-based competition. So we want things to happen in a hurry as consumers. I want to go on Amazon and have my item in 48 hours. This is true for almost all consumers. So manufacturers have to figure out how to get their products into the hand of consumers and still have quality. We also have information technology. So we have informed consumers. We have impatient consumers. We have technology that is changing rapidly. We have a reduced processing time. We've increased our ability to ship and send information. Our customers can contact us. This also contributes to that global marketplace and our customer demand. Then we also have focus on the customer. So our customers want quality, they want functionality. There's an intensified competition because products have shorter life cycles. So it used to be that technology was moving at a rapid pace, but not as rapid as it is now. And when you would purchase something, you expected it to last 20 years or more. Now we expect something to last 6 months to 5 years. So the life cycle on our products has become much shorter. And this is because technological advances are coming out and we want the new shiny technology. So we aren't as invested as having a product that is 10, 15 to 20 years old and isn't working with newer technologies. We want to upgrade on a consistent basis. We've shifted from financial to customer-based measures. So as we have increased competition, we have to fight harder for our customers. So we need to make sure that we're meeting those customer demands. Customers have a lot of power within business. We also have social, political, and cultural considerations. So we have diverse workforce environments. We have changes in regulatory requirements. We also have different situations like this pandemic. So this pandemic has caused a huge shift in the business environment. Shifts in the business environment that weren't even anticipated 8 months ago. So we went from everybody's in the same office together within a business to businesses are sending people home and people are working from home. Now businesses are trying to decide, am I going to bring all my employees back into the office? Are there cost benefits of letting them work from their homes and not maintaining an office building? What are the pros and cons of this? We're going to see a much different business environment and working environment moving forward. This is also facilitated by technology. So if I can meet with my team via Zoom, if we can communicate via email and other chatting services, we can keep in contact all day, even if we're not in the office together. So we're going to see a lot more work flexibility, a lot more working from home, and that shifts demand and other things. So that's a social and a political consideration. This is just an example of how things have changed from prior business environments to our current business environment. And as we know, that business environment is changing continuously. Who of us would have anticipated in January that we would have had the summer that we had, that stores would have run out of toilet paper and bread and yeast, and now one of the things we're trying to get is a new deep freeze. We want a larger deep freeze. Well, they're all on back order until next February. And we've called every appliance store in the state trying to find. So the demand for products that they normally have in stock has shifted because people are spending more time at home, people are working from home, people aren't going out as much, and there's a lot of uncertainty with how this pandemic is even going to follow through in the next couple of months